Hello. Is this thing on? Hey, Bill. Hey, Hidden. Hello, lurkers. We got a few minutes yet. I'm gonna give everybody a chance to realize that we're on. Switched up the schedule for daylight savings, even though we don't do it here, so we're starting an hour earlier for us. So I want to make sure people have a chance to get notified. So how y'all doing? I'm gonna look at something real quick. So I just realized I never checked to see what silver's at today. Down a bit. $25.86 an ounce. I want to see it get back down to 13 an ounce again. So Az can go buy a whole bunch before it goes up again. Silver's getting hard to come by these days. I don't think people have realized that we're on yet. Only 4 people here so far.
Did you get the fishies their snack?
No, it's only 4.
Oh. Used to starting at 5.
Yeah, same here. So is everybody else, so I'm waiting for people to pop in, realize that we're on. So we're still hunting for some 2021s. We haven't found any yet. Got a few more rolls to go through to see if maybe there's one in there. Not even a penny. We haven't even gotten a 2021 penny yet. And I think, what is it, next month, the 2021 Kennedys come out? I think it's next month. It's either next month or May. You guys talk too much.
Right?
Gotta make sure to remind everybody that we're doing the different start time. Makes it the same for you guys. That means that for everybody else in the nation, we're starting at the same time we always did. Hello, hello. Got a few people starting to filter in. Got all our lurkers hanging out in the background. Hope you're all doing well. Is anybody alive? Guess not. Let's see. Nobody else is live right now. I imagine it'll probably take a few weeks to get everybody used to knowing what time we're starting again. That tends to happen. Maybe I should put a notice up, let everybody know we're live. Hey, Bill. I'm going to put a notice up real quick, let people know that we are actually on. If it'll let me get to my channel. There we go. Alright, post that on our page. Post it on my timeline. Post it in the coin community. soon as I find it. Where's my link? There it is. Alright. Hopefully that'll help let people know that we're up. I am on a desktop, sir. It's got a quad-core processor, NVIDIA GTX 1650 OC video card, 16 gigs of Corsair Vengeance memory, DDR4, dual 32-inch monitors, three cameras and a mic. That's what it takes to do this every week. I basically keep YouTube on my left monitor so that I can monitor what's going on and see chat. And then on my right side monitor, I've got the auction list, OBS, and the camera software so I can see what's going on with the stream. It's i7. Intel, or no, it's not. It's an AMD. AMD Generation 10, I think. Quad core. Hey, Chef. We're just jabbing about computers, waiting for folks to figure out that we're on with the daylight savings changes. Let me double check that real quick. System. Load. AMD Athlon 2 quad core 630. So that would be I'm pretty sure that's Gen 10. I think. Oh, you're buying a PC? Yeah, if you got the money for it, go Intel. Intel is better. That's my recommendation. Yeah, actually, the trick with streaming is less to do with your processor. You want to have a lot of memory and a good video card. You can stream with a dual core as long as you've got a good amount of memory and you've got a good video card to support it. That's the biggest thing. So you're going to want a minimum, absolute minimum of 8 gigs of RAM, and you're going to want to, you don't need the top of the line video card, but you're going to want at least a good mid-range. And with video cards, you can tell the mid-range by the number. So, you'll have, say the NVIDIA 1600 line. If it's a 1610, that means it's low range. If it's a 1690, that means it's the top of the range for that series. If it's a 1650 like I've got, that's mid-range. And then AMD, the AMD video cards are the same. And then, of course, your internet matters. All right, so how is everybody doing? We're starting to fill up now. How is it going? Let me get my macro. For anybody out there watching, if you are new, here's our payment info. Payments can be made via PayPal to cheapskatecoins@gmail.com. Via goods and services only, please. We also have Cash App. You can send Cash App using the same email. If you're going to use Cash App, just let us know, so that way we know to watch for it on the Cash App. Shipping is $4.50 to $22 depending on the size and weight of your package. We do hold packages if you wish, so that you can maximize your shipping and fill your packages all the way up. If you want to make sure your package gets held, let us know. Send us an email, because a lot of times the chat will go by so fast we won't see it. So make sure you send us an email and let us know, hey, hanging on my package. If you want it registered, then it's going to be an additional $20 on your shipping charge to have it registered. That means it won't get machined. It goes hand to hand. It's the only way you can do it and actually insure coins. And then if you want it sent fragile, so that they don't run it through the machine and risk crushing the box, then there's an $11 upcharge for fragile, because they're doing that now. They didn't used to. So that covers, I think, all the shipping stuff. Also, if you're new, if you pick up anything tonight, new people are allowed to bid, they're allowed to bin. We do more sales, not really auctions. So you are allowed to bin, but you will need to email us all of your shipping info, as well as what email you use for PayPal before the end of the night. If we don't get it by the end of the night, you don't get your stuff. And if anybody wants to buy something for Chef, he'll allow it. All right, as always, here is your new Cindy. Why do you have a wrench if you're new?
Right?
Somebody's slipping. Here is our Facebook link. Anybody who's on Facebook, the lot list is on Facebook. You can go check out everything we're going to have tonight. We also have a mailing list. If you want to be on the mailing list, again, send us an email to cheapskatecoins@gmail.com and say, add me to the mailing list. If you're on the mailing list, you get, hey, Aaron, if you're on the mailing list, you get the lot list a few days early every week, and it gives you the chance to pre-purchase items. If you do pre-purchase items, they do have to be paid for by Sunday night, unless you make arrangements with us first on paying it on a different date. That is really the only thing I use the mailing list for. You don't get any other kind of mail from us, unless it's just like an announcement or something. So if anybody wants to get added to that, shoot me an email and let me know. Hey, Trent. Hey, Aaron, I sent you the invoice for the Ikes. Because the last thing you said in your email was you'll take them. So I sent the invoice. Not aware of the Facebook page. We announce it every week. You're slipping. You paid for your pre-purchase items. Not for the Ikes. So the Ikes, the invoice for the Ikes is still sitting there waiting for you. Unless you paid it in the last couple of hours. Let me check real quick. So I never got an email. Let me look. Yeah, nope. Invoice for the Ikes is still pending. And all you said was you'll take them, so I did the invoice for all 25 of them. So at $18 each, it's an invoice for $450. Yeah, that's why I tried to email you back, because you said that you'll keep them in mind for down the road, but then right under that was another email that said I'll take them. So I tried to email you again to ask you about it, and you never responded, so I just sent it. Okay, I'll cancel that one out then. All good, no worries. You know I'll fix it. So yeah, just let me know when you want them. Cancelled. All better. Alright. So we're jumping right in. I'm not throwing in anything extras this week. So we are kicking off with our banknotes. Oh, it's all good, man. It just means you better get them before somebody else does, or you're going to be waiting longer. What's this about some Ikes? I got 25 silver Ikes yesterday. It's a mixture of all the dates plus proofs. Alright. Kicking off. Where's my camera? I can't do this without my camera. There it is. We're kicking off with a 100 Rials 1985 from Iran. It is an uncirculated banknote for $2. Going to DRS. Grazie. Banknote number 2. Is a 2014 500 Rials from Cambodia uncirculated banknote. Again, going for $2. You can't help but wonder with this banknote. Is that actually the kind of cars that they drive? Or did their creativity just run out when they went to designing the cars for the banknote? If you want to make people think your country's happening, put like a Bugatti on there. All right, moving on. Yes, their cars suck. I've heard there are some countries out there that like the most modern car you'll see is from like the 80s. And they'll only get them from like certain countries, and like all the rest of the country's cars are banned. Next up, 2008 25 piastres Egypt uncirculated banknotes. Again, going for $2. One of our favorite countries right here. We love Egypt stuff. Especially the older stuff. Any takers at $2? Going to Honey Family. Congrats, Honey. Oh, Cambodia is nowhere near Mexico. Cambodia is in the Orient. Next up, our oldest banknote for tonight. This is the 1921 mark from Germany. Going for $4. 101 years old. This little piece of paper is. And it's going to DRS. Congrats, sir. DRS beat you hidden. All right, next up, 2010 and $20 from Guyana. Uncirculated banknote going for $2. Minister of Finance. Going to Honey Family. Congrats, Honey. Next up, from 1990, the 50 peso from Guinea-Bissau, uncirculated, going for $2. By the way, if anybody needs a banknote album, we do still have 3 of them available. They are $20 each. They hold 103 banknotes each.
And that will put you in a medium flat rate.
The priest that married you and your wife is from Ghana. Cool. Going to Chef. Congrats, Chef. Next up from Honduras. 1992, 1 Limpura uncirculated banknotes. Again, $2. Ruins of Copan. Going to Chef. For Chef. Next up from Iraq. 1994, 100 dinars. This is the largest banknote of the night, size-wise. Mr. Saddam Hussein. Going to DRS. Here's a reverse. Hey, Taylor. Next up, from one of those countries you hate to run into in a spelling bee. 1994, 100 Burles from Tajikistan. Apparently they like cold pie. Is it just me, or does that look like it says cold pie? Over $2. Uncirculated. All right, moving on. To one of the smallest countries in the world. So small, in fact, that a lot of countries still don't recognize them as even being a country. 1994, 10 rubles from Transnistria. Uncirculated for $2. Transnistria is a little chunk of what used to be the USSR, or modern-day Russia, that eventually became their own tiny little nation. But a lot of the surrounding areas, including Russia, just still don't recognize them as being a nation. If you ask the Russians, they're like, yeah, no, we still own that. Of course, they try to say the same thing about the Ukraine. So, there you go. Last call on $2. All right, moving on to medallions. Oh, BR Chef came in right at the end. Transnistria is going to BR Chef. Chef, I don't know if I ever told you this, but I'm actually a trained chef too. I just don't have a desire to do it for a living. But I've definitely done my time in the trenches. All right, on to medallions. Oh, you're a Chef 2B at DRS. Awesome. Lots of chefs in the house. All right, kicking off medallions with one of the North American big game collection. Gave it up to be a roadie. This is the I can't talk. The Sitka blacktail deer from the North American big game collection. This one's going for $5. Yeah, now we started. I let you guys know that last week, Bo. That we were going to start at 4 today. So that we were back on normal time for all of you. So yeah, everybody moving forward, we're going to be starting at 4 o'clock Arizona time now because we don't do daylight savings. That way it'll be back to your normal, what you guys were used to. I know it's a pain.
And because we don't do daylight savings, we always forget that you guys all swap.
Yeah. Last call on this one. Going for $5.
So just remind us.
And going to Chef. Congrats, sir.
Like, the week before it swaps. There we go.
You're assuming they remember. Next up, this one's from my birth year. 1976 Lake Havasu London Bridge Rotary Club medallion. That's a lot to say. This one's going for $4. During 1976, this was good for $1 in trade in Lake Havasu City. The Havasu Bicentennial Dollar. Looks like it was made yesterday. Going to Hidden. Congrats, Hidden. Lake Havasu, where is that? I forgot. What state is that in? I don't remember. Next up. $1970 West Texas University. Oop, that's not it. There it is. 60th anniversary of the West Texas University medallion. 1970, going for $4. Hey, Bigfoot. And that was the president of the university at the time. Any takers at 4? moving on. Next is we got a George Washington bronze medallion. That's still not it. Why is this one like way out of... Where does this one go? Hang on. What is this? Oh, this one's sold. That's the Bonnie Blink. That needs to go in Pammy Jones. That's what was messing me up. Alright, there we go. George Washington bronze medallion. From the presidential medallion set. Going for $4. You'll recognize that from the reverse of the piece metal nickel. Peace and friendship.
That is not Pammy Jones.
I just saw the other label on there and I was like, alright, we can use that one.
No, we can't.
Last call on this one. Alright, moving on. $4, honey. Alright, next up. Honey, if you want it, just let me know. From Las Vegas, 2002. Global Gaming Expo. This one's going for $4. Little piece of Vegas history. It's global. It's gaming. It's Vegas. Any takers on this one for $4? All right, moving on. To another presidential bronze medallion. This one is the John F. Kennedy. Going for $4. And then we've also got the Franklin D. Roosevelt from the bronze set at $4. If somebody wants all three presidents, I'll do a package deal on all three for $10. If anybody wants all three, just say bin all three.
Trent says Ben.
Trent, are you binning all three? Do you want the package?
Yep.
Okay. Trent was first. He was bidding all three. So they're all three going to Trent. Congrats, Trent. Calls to be fair. Don't worry, though. I get these in all the time. You'll have more chances to get them. Gotta go do your taxes? Fun. Next one. And the cheapest medallion of the night. 1976 Engagement at Lowe's medallion. This one's going for $2. Got that cool boat in the lighthouse. Looks really neat.
Mm-hmm.
1776 to 1976. Going to Hidden. Congrats, Hidden. Next up, 1936 Westinghouse Golden Jubilee. This is the oldest one of the bunch tonight. This one's going for $4. Hey. The new standard of refrigerator value. Westinghouse. Hey, Lady Jacks. So kind of a neat piece of old history. All right, moving on. And the last two, these are part of the American History series. Those big ones that have to go in the 3x3s. This is April 19th, 1951. General MacArthur gives farewell address. This one's going for $4. And again, this one's in a 3x3, not a 2x2. These things do not fit in 2x2s. They're too big. Too big and too thick. Did we send out your package? Did Lady Jacks go out? Isn't hers the one on the floor?
Yes and no.
No, Lady Jacks, it's still here.
We did send you a picture of your package, I think.
I never sent it. Did you?
No.
Yeah,
We have a picture of your package.
yeah, you're in the big box, and you still got like a third of the space left. Bill wants to know if his went.
No. No one's went yet.
Oh yeah, nobody's packages have gone out yet because we did the sale on Thursday, and we weren't able to get out to the post office, so nobody's packages have gone out yet. All right, last call on this one.
only one that went out was Tyler's.
Except for Tyler. Or Taylor.
Because he had already asked, like,
Alright.
before.
And then we've also got the April 4th, 1949 U.S. and Western Europe signed defense pact. If anybody wants both of these, I'll do both for $6. So you'll save $2. So it'll make them $3 each. If you get both. Giant hunks of bronze. And I mean, these things are thick. Check that out. Any takers on the bundle? What company made them? I have no idea, honestly. Let me see if I can find it. I mean, when in doubt, you almost just guess it. It was probably the Franklin Mint.
I don't know.
Yeah, it was. It was the Franklin Mint. It's the Franklin Mint History of the United States series. And it is a giant series. There's 80 medallions that makes up the whole series.
This is 200.
Okay, there's 200 total that make up the whole series. So if you wanted to complete the set, there's 200 of them to get. And at least this one that I'm looking at, to buy a full set in its little special holder is $650. Oh, it's all good.
Alright.
Alright, moving on. Moving on to some silver. In the form of the silver round. This is an Ike round. It is 925 sterling silver. Just shy of 9/10 of an ounce. 0.89355 ounce is the weight of silver in this thing. And it is going for $30. General Dwight D. Eisenhower. Proof finish.
You got a piece of skin on your nose.
Certainly hope so. I'd look weird if I didn't have skin on my nose.
No, that was sticking out.
Any takers at $30. Going to Hidden. Grass Hidden. Nice piece of silver for you there. Alright. Next couple items, I gotta move my camera up. Because these are kind of large. Alright, we got two of these available. One of them comes with a loop. The other one is missing the loop. But this is a 925 silver mini presidential coin set. Every one of these is sterling silver. There's 1.27 ounces of total silver weight in here.
Yeah,
This is
one's missing the loop.
this is the one that comes with the loop. So you get a magnifying loop with it. This one's $45. The one without the loop is $40. Every president from George Washington to Richard Nixon. Again, every single one of these is 925 sterling. Comes in the hard case. And again, the one that's missing the loop is $40. Any takers on these? If somebody wants both, I'll do $80 for both. That'll make them both 40.
It will go out this week, Bo, because I did not get shipped.
I could go 38. 38 would be the lowest I'd be able to do for the one without the hoop.
The loop.
Or the loop. All right, Bo wants the one with the loop, which is this one. Congrats, Bo. It's the same, Hidden. It's the exact same set. It's George Washington through Richard Nixon.
Who's that?
Bo.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure.
Are you good with 38? Yep. All right, cool. Going to Hidden for 38 with no loop.
Congrats, Hidden.
All right. Grats and grats. This next item is kind of cool. I've never seen one of these before. This one. This is a Dansko album. For European Union Euro coinage. And it does come with 47 coins. It's $45. The way it's set up is it's set up so you can do one set for every country in the European Union. So like there's Austria that's got 4 coins already in there. There's Belgium. 4 coins already in there. Okay, hang on. I need to reconfigure for this. Give me a sec. Get up. Up a little more. Then you got Finland, France, Germany and Greece, Ireland and Italy, Luxembourg, Netherlands, Portugal, and Spain. So again, there's a slot for every one of the EU countries to put one full set in here. And it does come with 47 coins already in it. So we're looking for 45 bucks. Anybody interested?
There we go.
Anybody? Or if anybody's interested, I can do it without the coins for 35 bucks. It'd be just the book. Last call.
Okay. Why is Hidden removing all of his...
I don't know. All right, moving on. Anybody decide you do want that, let me know. Need my keyboard back.
Yes.
All right, next up, we got 2 of these available right now. If anybody wants more than 2 or more than 2 people want 1, we can make more. I should put that set together. I'm always selling all the foreign coins to you guys. All right, so these are the full rolls, 40 coins of 1 Gios from China. Every single roll has a lot of BUs in them. These are going for $4 a roll. We have 2 rolls together right now. If anybody else wants more, we can make more.
Yeah, we have like a whole bag of those.
Yeah, we came into a lot of China Gio. Any takers? They're not all BU. I would say like 80% are BU in each roll. Probably even more than that, honestly. It's probably like 85, 90%. There's a lot of BUs.
Okay.
All right. Well, like I said, I can make more, so we'll have 1 going to Chef and then 2 going to Bill Betts.
Yep.
So let me
Chefy. Where are you?
put 1 on the bottom of this. $4 to Chef.
Bill.
And then 2 to Bill. I just lost my place. Where'd they go? There they are. So we just got to make one more at some point.
That's fine.
All right. Next up, for those of you that like collecting the British pounds, we've got the 2000 Centenary Crown, still in the original holder. It is going for $8. There is the actual coin. And that is a big coin, like you would expect the British crowns to be. £5 or British crown. If anybody didn't know that 5 pounds equals a crown. Any takers? It's hard to get it without glare. This thing is crazy shiny. And it's basically got a mirror finish. So you can see this, the scope camera in it. Denomination 5 pound, alloy copper nickel. 38.61 millimeters, 28.28 grams. Brilliant uncirculated. Anyone? Back in there. All right, we're moving on. If anybody decides you want that, let me know. Getting into foreign silver now. I know how much you guys love your foreign silver. And we're going to kick off with old foreign silver. With the 1874 5 centavos from Mexico. 90% silver. It is in very good. Going for $5. Going to DRS. Do I have any proof? I have no proof wheat cents at all of any kind. I'm always keeping an eye out for them at a good price, though. Next up, the 1886 5 centavo. Again, 90% silver. This one is in good for $4. Hey, time traveler.
That was time traveler that asked that question.
Well, I never said hi, so I was saying hi. Didn't want to be rude.
Okay.
Any takers on this one at $4? From 1886. Yeah, we did have 2 ungraded proof wheats in this list this week, but they sold in the pre-sale. Or no, one was a proof, one was a BU. Sorry. It was the 55 proof and the 37 BU. That is, this one is from the ZS Mint. Forgot to put that on there. So it's the 1886 ZS. I should fix that. Doo-doo-doo. There we go. Now it's fixed. All right, moving on. Next up is 1884 10 centavos from Mexico. 90% silver. It is in very good. Going for $10. And going to DRS. Congrats, sir. Hidden, you were way late. All right, sticking with the 1800s. How about the 1890 10 centavos? 90% silver. This one's in fine. Going for $5. Any takers? Going to Hidden. Congrats, Hidden. All right, this next one is a beauty. It is the 1968 25 pesos Gem BU Proof Like. And this one's going to DRS. Here's your other side so you can see it's proof like on both sides. That is a gorgeous coin. Congrats, sir. You're going to love that thing when you see it. All right, and then we do have another one of those, but this one's an extremely fine, and it is going for $15. 72% silver. Which is not that far off from melt for this particular coin, because this is a big coin. Any takers? What is the melt on this thing right now? Let's find out. 1968, 25 pesos, Mexico. Current melt value is $13.49. So you're getting this thing for $1.51 over melt. And going to Trent. Congrats, Trent. All right. Next, we are going to Canada. But if anybody decides you want that last Mexico, that 1886 and good, just let me know. It's still here. That was the 1886 ZS 5 centavos. That's $4. So if anybody decides you want that, let me know. All right. We are kicking off Canada with some $half. Starting at 1944. 80% silver in very fine. Going for $12. Any takers? All right, moving on to the 1963 in BU. Going for $12. 80% silver.
I just happened to realize that you have an ostrich.
It's actually an emu.
It looks like an ostrich face. No, I don't know.
What do I know about the 1954 Canadian half cent? I didn't even know they had one from 1954. I know they have one from 1854.
That's why I'm like, I don't know.
All right, moving on. Next one, we have two available. And it is the 1964 50 cents, both BUs. And $12 a piece. Shine. Shine a glare. I don't know if you guys can see that really, but that's got a really pronounced cartwheel. Any takers? Words. All right, moving on. To some Canadian dollars. These are the 50%ers. Kick it off with my wife's birth year, 1983. 50% silver proof dollar. Going for 15 bucks.
Honey family's birthday.
Your birthday or two? Nice. Sorry I'm yawning on you guys. I've been awake for 2 days.
Honey family.
Going to Honey Family.
Let's.
And the last of the Canadian is the 2010 50% silver proof dollar from Canada. Going for 15 bucks. This one's got the cool ship on the back.
Shippy. Shippity ship.
I've actually been surprised during my time on how many collectors out there will collect coins just because they have boats on them.
Right.
But that's the beauty of a collecting hobby is there's no wrong way to do it. You can collect whatever makes you happy. If boats make you happy, collect boats. Looking for 15 bucks, anyone?
If wildlife makes you happy, cool.
Exactly. Ships are cool, that's why. I know Aaron collects ships. Coin Digging collects ships.
I think that there's a couple more.
There's at least one more. Just from the YouTube coin community alone that I know of that collect ships.
Hi, Coin Captain. I like birds.
You like the birds? Birdies. I like the fish. Some of the ones with fish look really cool.
Last call.
Especially some of the island nations, the way they do their coins just look freaking awesome. Alright, moving on. Alright. Next up. $1961, 5 francs from France. 83.5% silver. It is BU. It's got some album toning. This one has spent some time in an album. Let's go for 18 bucks. Had to tone down the light, so I don't know if you guys can see the cartwheel, but it is definitely there. Any takers at 18? Last call. All right, moving on to an oldie. 1886. 50 centimes from Belgium. 83.5% silver. It is in good and going for 15 bucks. Always like the design with the flowing dress. Didn't we jack that design for the Walking Liberty?
Yeah. I think so.
Nice beard. Wait. This side's up.
Uh-huh.
Last call on this one. Best bearded coin you see? Yeah, that the dude from the Belgium coins has that power beard going on. All right, moving on. To New Zealand. With the 1939 3 pence. 50% silver in VF for $3. King George the Younger. And the tribal beat sticks. Any takers at $3? All right, moving on. Final foreign silver coin of the night. The 1928 6 pence Britain, 50% silver in fine. Going for $4. This is the Thistle design. All right, moving on. Lady Jacks, if you're out there, I know you've been asking about these the last few weeks. This is the 1852 braided hair large cent and fine for $20. Any takers?
Yep.
Chocolate.
It is very chocolate. Alright.
Alright, moving on. Alright, we're going to take a quick break because I need to get up and move around before I fall asleep. Again, sorry I've been yawning on you guys. I've been awake for 2 days. So bear with me. But we're going to be back with some BU penny rolls. We got some nickel mint rolls. We got all kinds of cool stuff. So hang out. You buy it in a PCGS slab any day? See, I'm old school. I prefer actually having raw. That's just me. Any uncirculated weights? I've got some uncirculated red 58s around here somewhere. I don't have a full roll worth, though. I think I have like 25 of them. But I'd have to dig them out. All right, I'll be right back. Give me a few minutes. All right, I'm back. All righty. Four. All right. Next item, we got 4 available. at $8 each. There, the 1959 Lincoln Cent B-rolls. All BU Reds. If anybody wants all four, I'll do all four for $24. So if you get all four, it draws from to $6 each. Oh, Chef wants one. That leaves 3 left. I'll do the same deal for the last 3. 3 for 18. Makes them $6 each. But you got to get all 3. Any takers? I'm going to be our chef. Alright, moving on. Can I flash the luster? I can try. Depends on if the camera wants to cooperate. There's one out of it. Wow. Can you see it? Chef, you'll do all 4? All right. Chef's taking the 4 for 24 deal. Congrats, Chef. Yeah, get on there, right lid. Okay, you're going to have to get that on there. All right, so that makes those 6 each. All right. And one more B-roll for the pennies. It is a 1962 Denver Lincoln Cent B-roll for $4. Let me show you your luster. I was going to get out of my way for a sec. If I can get it to show up on camera. That's pretty much just glaring out. I'll come down light. Can you guys see it? Let me get a little closer. Focus. And the light's still glaring it out. Let me try the scope. Hey, there you go. Now you can see it. Oh. There you go. Any takers on this one at $4? Everybody loves the cartwheel Lesta. Alright, we are moving on. If anybody decides you want that, let me know. We're moving to nickels now. Starting with V-nickel bundles. As always, these are bundles of 5 for $8. There's going to be 5 bundles. I'm going to go through them kind of quick, so if you want one, jump on it. Get back over your light. There we go. Alright, you got a 1901. $19.06. $19.07. That one still got most of Liberty on that one. $19.11. And $19.12. That one still got a little bit of Liberty on it. Any takers at $8 for the bundle? Alright, moving on to bundle number 2. Bundle number 2 is kicking off with a 1902. And that's like a VF. That is a good condition, 1902. And a 1903. 1906. 1907. And 1911. And that looks like I still got a little bit of Liberty. It's a good bundle. Any takers? Let's see something real quick. Give me a sec. Liberty nickels. 1902. VF. Alrighty. Alright, moving on. And since nobody got this bundle, this VF is getting set aside real quick. Bin 8 V-Nix. You want 8 bundles? What? Oops, never mind. Alright, never minding. Alright, bundle number 3. Getting a 1905. You wanted to bin that last set? 1906. 1908. 1911. And a 12 Denver. The only V-nickel with a mint mark. 12 Denver and 12 San Francisco. Here's the Denver. That's a good pickup, Lady Jacks, because that one, the 1902, you're basically buying this coin and you're getting the other 4 for free. I just looked it up. It lists for 15 bucks. That specific set is going to Lady Jacks. Any takers on this one? No, you said been during that one, so I'll give you that one. Because I'm cool like that. Alright, moving on from this one. You're welcome. Bundle number 3. Hang tight, Lady Josh. We got Merc bundles coming up, too. I know how much you love your Mercury dimes. You got a 1912. 11. 7. 1902. Okay, that's only 4. I'll fix it. And an 05. Or, no, not an 05. A 12 Denver. So in this one, you're getting the 12 and the 12 Denver. 11, 7, and 2. Any takers at $8? All right, moving on to the final bundle. Which is the 1902, 05, 08, 1910, and another 12 Denver. Any takers on this one at $8? All right, moving on. If anybody decides you want one of those, let me know. We got cement rolls next. Gotta get them sorted out here real quick. Give me a sec. There we go. Alright. We got some nickel mint rolls. Starting with the 2004 Denver Keelboat Westward Journey Series nickel mint roll for $5. Any takers at $5? Going to Bill Betts. Congrats, Bill. All right, next up. 2 of these available. These are the Philadelphia Mint Western Waters. At $5 each. Oh, that's the Denver. 1 going to Chef.
And 1 going to Bill.
And 1 to Bill. That's the Denver.
Huh?
That's the wrong one. You just grabbed the Denver. This one's the Philly. And the last one out of the mint rolls is the Denver Western Waters. Again, going for $5. And going to Chef. Congrats, Chef. All right. Last lot for nickels is a full 2005 set of the Westward Journeys. This is going for $5. You're welcome. So you're getting the Phillies, the Denvers, and the Proofs. There's your Philly, Denver Proof Bison. And your Western Waters. And this one is going to Bill. Congrats, Bill. All right. Mercury bundles. All right, as always, these are going to be 5 Mercury dimes for $15. We got 5 bundles. And I'll go through each one. All right, bundle number 1 Kicking off with a 1924 VF. $19.26 in fine. $19.36 in VF. $37 VF. And a 43 in VF. Any takers at 15? Oh. Anybody? All right, moving on. To bundle number 2. Kicking off with the 25 in VF. Then a 35 in fine. 36 in fine. A 38 San Francisco in extremely fine. Focus. And 42 San Francisco in fine. Any takers at 15? This bundle's going to Lady Jacks. Congrats, Lady Jacks. Alright, bundle number 3. Kicking off with a 19 plain date and good. And that's got the full date. $19.20 in VF. 25 in VG. 36 Denver in extremely fine. And 41 San Francisco in very fine. Looking for 15 bucks. And going to Lady Jacks. Two bundles for Lady Jacks now. Alright. Bundle number 4. You got a 1920 Denver in good. 26 Denver in good. 37 plain date, extremely fine. 38 San Francisco in very fine. And 1940 San Francisco in VF. Looking for 15. So this one you got 2 Denvers, 2 San Franciscos, and 1 plain date. Any takers on this one? How many bundles do we have? We have 5. Well, you bought 2, so now we have 3 left. Do you just want me to put you down for all 5? I'm about to show the last one right now.
Alright, there's 4 more.
Which is a 43 VF. A 39 San Francisco fine. 34 in good. 24 in good. And 23 VF with a minor scratch on the obverse right there.
Did you hear me?
Huh?
I need 4 more.
Okay.
On top of those.
So we've got 3 bundles that haven't sold so far, Lady Jacks. How many would you like? We're almost done. I could do it for 39. That would drop them to 13 bucks each. Can you meet me in the middle? Yep. All right, cool. Let's just get the last 3 as a group deal for 13 bucks each. Alrighty.
Here.
The flips are, but we're going to keep the staples.
What?
Alright. On to $half. We got some Kennedy $half sets. These are all BU sets. I'm just going to link them all real quick. They're all $5 per set. We do have more than one available for any of these, so if more than one person wants one, we're covered. So there you go. 73, 4, 6, 7, 8, and 1981 are the sets we have available. And again, we do have multiples of each. So if more than one person wants one, we're good. So here's your basic of what they're all going to look like. $2021s are not out yet. They're going to get released either April or May. Any takers on any of the Kennedys? They're pretty much all going to look that good or better. If anybody wants all 6 sets, or all 6 years, I'll do it for 24. That puts them all at $4 each if you get all of them. And again, we can do this more than once. Any takers?
I don't have a cat bar.
He's just messing with you. That was broke. Alright, we are moving on. $2 coins. We got some Ikes. These are the non-silver variety. Alright, first one we got 2 available. These are the 1971s. They are BUs. These are the ones you could not get in mint sets. The mint sets were already made by the time they released the Ikes. So they were circulated only. These are going for $6 each. Any takers? Or if somebody wants both, I'll do both for 10. Alright, moving on to the 1972 Type 1 BUs. We have 3 available at $3 each.
Cool.
Your bank, if somebody dropped off 80 Ikes. Nice. Did you grab them? I would have grabbed them. $3 each. Any takers? These are the Type 1s. Guy right before you took him? Yeah, he was smart. Half were silver. Nice. So he got himself a good score if he knew what he was doing. All right, moving on. All right. The last thing for the night. We've got the 2018 Denver and Philly American Innovation Dollar sets. These are BU sets. $6 per set. Now there's what you call a cartwheel.
Okay, that's wiring that out.
Or if anybody wants all 5 sets, I will do all of them for $25. Knock $5 off the total. That's only $2.50 per coin. That's a pretty good deal, guys. Let's see. These things list for... Checking real quick. Every one of these is at least 63 minimums. Probably a little better. But we will go off of that. List price in 63 is $7 per coin.
We're doing it for 6.
So you got a $14 value of list right here. For $6. For $5 if you do all of it. Any takers?
Nope.
All right. We're moving on. All right. I am going to say goodnight. If anybody wants to see anything that didn't sell, I'm going to let her do the rerun for you guys. Because I am freaking exhausted. I have been awake way too long. Thanks for putting up with me. I will see you guys next week. I'm sure you guys will enjoy looking at her better anyway. Get rid of my ugly mug.
So, is there anything else that anybody wants to see?
Oh, if anybody wants to know about the silver ikes that we've got, they're all right there and they're $18 each.
Okay. Hi. Does anybody want me to go over what's left? Hey, Cindy. Yes, no, maybe so. Well, if no one wants me to go over what we have left and everything else, does anybody want anything to see if we have it? Hi, Ramon. You're not driving, are you? Okay, good. I just wanted to make sure. Quit popping up. Clear all notifications. Go away. Braided hair? There is the nice, pretty chocolate braided hair. It's $20. Lady Jack says Ben. And send to Cindy. Congrats, Cindy. From Lady Jax. Okay, quit popping up with stuff. Claire. Go away. Okay, obviously obviously this person is going through everything in Instagram right now. I should probably put it on here. Send Sunday. Okay. Hi, Lady Jax. Is there anything else that anybody wanted to see? We still have Britain. 1928 sixpence, 50% silver in fine. We have the 1939 New Zealand, 3 pence, 50% silver in VF. We have Mexico, 90% silver in good, and that's from 1886, 5 centavos. We have 1961, 5 francs, France, 83.5% silver. And Belgium, 1886, 50 cent times, 83.5 silver and good. If anybody wants to know the prices, just let me know. We also too have the banknote, or 2 of the banknotes left. We have I can't say that word. That word. And then we have the Cambodia. One as well. Anything? Anyone? Still have Kennedy's. We still have 3 V-nickel bundles. Ike's. Bend the notes, send to Cindy. Okay. Notes are coming to you, Cindy, from Ramon. Anything else? If not, I'm gonna get out of here and get to work on getting everybody's invoices out to you guys. No, I don't have an alien coin, sorry. Been looking. Can't find it. Haven't come across any aliens. Right? And that day he might pass out. If we come to him with an alien coin. Tomorrow. Alright, I'm getting out of here. Everyone have a good night. And we will see you all next Monday.